As part of the ongoing war in Iran and the closure of the Strait of Hormuz, starting in March, President Trump ordered a drawdown of 172 million barrels of oil from the SPR. Now, he did this in connection with 32 other nations who unanimously agreed to release a total of about 400 million barrels of oil to help lower energy prices as things in the Middle East were playing out. As of June 5th, 66 million barrels of the authorized 172 million have been released. And because of that, we're seeing a significant decrease in the US's overall oil supply. And we're currently at our lowest levels since around 1983, which many people have pointed out was during the time we were still actively filling the reserve. So we're essentially saying that the reserves haven't been this low since almost the very beginning. And as the political blame game is beginning to play out, the Democrats' argument is pretty obvious. Trump's decision and handling of this ongoing conflict are putting dangerous pressure on U.S. oil supplies and could end up sending us back into an energy supply shock like we saw in the mid 70s and was one of the biggest dominoes that fell that led to the Volcker shock in 1979, which we have discussed before. But, and again, I truly hate politics. I've said this before and I'll say it again. Both parties are just opposite sides of the same power hungry coin, in my opinion, and no one actually has any interest in representing their constituents. But it's impossible to talk about this without dealing with the political side because it's almost an entirely presidential decision. And Republicans have pointed specifically to Joe Biden's decision during his term to sell millions of barrels annually from the SPR to offset federal spending on things like his infrastructure law. And many critics have pointed out that Congress has treated SPR like a quote, legislative ATM to help with budget deficits as opposed to what it was originally intended for. And this has happened especially post COVID.